Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 2017 black comedy slasher film Happy Death Day, directed by Christopher Landon and starring Jessica Rothe and Israel Broussard. Let's begin. After a night of drunken partying, university student Teresa Tree Galpman wakes up on her birthday in the dorm room of classmate Carter Davis. She ignores a phone call from her father and dismisses Carter, returning to her room. Her sorority housemate Lori Spengler gives her a cupcake, which she throws away. Tree meets with her married Professor Gregory Butler, with whom she is having an affair. That night, on her way to a party, Tree is lured to a tunnel and her life is taken by a figure wearing a mask of the school mascot. Tree immediately wakes back up in Carter's bed and is unnerved to find that the previous day's events repeating themselves. Baffled, she relives the day, this time avoiding the tunnel and reaching the party. However, the masked killer follows her and takes her life again. Tree wakes up in Carter's bed, realizes that she is in a time loop, and barricades herself in her room to avoid death. The killer, already hiding inside, takes her life for a third time. Waking up, Tree explains the events to Carter. He suggests taking advantage of the loop to identify her killer. She spends the next several iterations trailing people she considers suspects, but is killed each time. After waking from a loop where she is bludgeoned, Tree faints and awakens in the campus hospital. Her body shows evidence of recovery from multiple traumatic injuries, indicating that she has retained physical damage from her previous deaths. When the killer shows up, Tree escapes in the hospital in Gregory's car, only to be pursued and her life taken again. Back in Carter's bed, Tree convinces him of her predicament by demonstrating her knowledge of the day's events. Tree admits to harboring tremendous self-loathing, particularly from pushing away her father after the death of her mother 3 years ago. Tree sees a local news report on John Toombs, a serial killer being held at the campus hospital. Concluding that Toombs is her killer, Tree rushes to the hospital to warn of his escape. Toombs breaks free and nearly kills Tree, but Carter follows and rescues her. Toombs takes the life of Carter before chasing Tree to a nearby bell tower, where she subdues him with a crowbar. Before delivering a fatal blow, she realizes that if she takes the life of Toombs and ends the loop, Carter will remain dead forever. She runs to the top of the bell tower and takes her own life from the bell rope. Tree awakens in Carter's dorm room and finds him alive again. Now confident in solving her murder, she proceeds happily through the day. She ends her affair with Dr. Butler and meets her father for lunch, where the two begin to reconcile. That night, she goes to the hospital, traps and takes the life of Toombs. Relieved to finally be free, she celebrates her birthday in Carter's room and eats the cupcake Lori gave her. Tree wakes up, still in the loop. Horrified, she returns to her room with the intent to run away, where Lori offers her the cupcake again. Tree realizes that the previous loop was the only time that she had ever eaten the cupcake and had died in her sleep. Tree realizes that Lori is her true killer. Lori had poisoned the cupcake, but when Tree failed to eat it, Lori used her job as a nurse at the hospital to frame Toombs for Tree's murder. Tree threatens to take the cupcake to the police, but Lori attacks her. Lori admits to also having an affair with Dr. Butler, whose preference for Tree drove Lori mad with jealousy. In the ensuing fight, Tree stuffs the poisoned cupcake in Lori's mouth, then kicks her out of a second-story window to her death. At the restaurant, Tree and Carter muse over the day's events, and he offers her his room for the night. The next day, Tree wakes up believing that she is still in the time loop, but Carter quickly reveals that he was just playing a prank on her, and it is really the next day. Tree is too relieved to be angry at him, and the two kiss. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know which movie you'd like to see me do next, and what you thought about this one. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and goodbye.